Hey everybody, this is Micah from the Common Sense Show. I'm here with another reaction to the Shark Tank pitches. The goal here is to help you as you may be trying to raise money yourself for your business ideas, and I'm going to do that by reaction to how these pitches go. And as we're going through, I'm going to make predictions about what I think that the sharks are thinking, what the pitch entrepreneurs could have done to actually create a better pitch so that you can learn how to make your pitch better if you're ever asking for money. My name is Micah Logan. I'm the founder and CEO of two companies, and I am the CEO of a third. So I'm here to help you essentially to make your pitch lives a little better. Pitching is a process by which we're all as entrepreneurs going to have to eventually get good at in order to raise money, and we're all at some point going to need more cash to flow into our business. Whatever stage you're in, even if you're making millions of dollars, you need to know how to raise money. So here we go.
Next up is a fashion item that is as functional as it is stylish.
All right, so fashion. So this one's tricky because it's a highly competitive market. You have to have the right connections, and a person has to have a desire to do it. So this is going to be a very limited. I'm going to already predict that this is going to be a very limited set of sharks that might be interested in this. And no, I have not seen these videos yet, despite what some people have said to me. I have not. So this is all the first time I'm watching it, just like you.
Hi, Sharks. My name is Brandon.
And my name is Marcellus.
And we're asking for $150,000 in exchange for 10% of our company, Baobab.
We are two hardworking professionals living in New York City who just love to wear polo shirts. It's almost like our uniform. But we got tired and frustrated with how they failed us after only a few wears and washes.
And you guys know exactly what he's talking about. When your shirt fades
and goes from classy to ashy.
Or when it shrinks up in the wash.
And your large turns into a schmedium.
Oh my God, I hate schmediums. Or when your collar bacons and curls, that's something that we call bacon collar.
So we set out on a mission to solve all these problems and more through using design, technology, and innovation.
And that's why we created the Baobab polo shirt. The perfect polo shirt.
The Baobab polo shirt is made from the best cotton in the world, Peruvian Pima cotton. Now, through our proprietary fabrication process called Biotech, it makes this shirt completely resistant to stains, like...
So, right off the bat, again, competitive market, the fashion industry, they said that they have a patented process to do this. So they have to make sure that they have a manufacturing patent in place that actually protects how they actually make these shirts, to engineer them to do whatever they're about to basically claim that the shirt does.
It's like coffee.
Coming right up.
Wow.
Whoa. Nice. Wow. Wine.
Did you order Pinot Noir?
I did.
Wow.
Hey, not the ketchup, no!
I used to always hate when something like this would happen.
Like I said, not the ketchup. No!
Not the ketchup.
Here you go, bro.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Wow.
Sharks, when I do decide to wash it, it's not gonna shrink or fade.
And with our patent pending Stay Flat collar, we keep collars looking great for a really long time. Sharks, let's take a bite out of this $30 billion menswear industry and join us in making undeniably better polo shirts.
How much have you sold? Are you in any stores? What are the numbers? These are the questions they're going to ask. And is the manufacturing proprietary? What's proprietary about it? Because the sharks want to own a piece of something that nobody else actually has a stake in already. I'm sure these are the questions that are coming.
Right.
Very cool.
Great presentation.
And meanwhile, I want to make sure that I see you guys, so I'm going to go ahead and clean off my glasses with this hidden microfiber cloth that's on the inside.
Oh, you're kidding.
Just to
Oh,
make
wait,
sure
there's
we
more.
can see each other.
That's so smart.
That is a cool idea.
Oh, the material's great.
Nice black polo, see all black. We got the
yeah.
black polo for you there.
Oh, and it's a zipper.
So guys, is this 100% pure cotton?
So it's 98% Peruvian Pima cotton, and then there's 2% stretch.
And what do you charge for it?
We charge $98.
What stops the ketchup from staining the white shirt?
Yeah, so that's the Baotech. So it's a fabrication, it's a treatment when we produce the fabric of the shirt that's added that protects the shirts.
My biggest pet peeve with polo shirts is the collars.
Yes.
The bacon collar.
Right.
That is such a great idea.
And I'm glad you brought that up. We actually have a provisional patent on our Stay Flat collar.
Can you tell us what's your background? What did you used to do before this? And same with you.
Yeah, so I worked at a media company. I did partnerships, media
one?
partnerships. So Hearst Media is one of them, and also Travel Zoo.
And Brandon, what do you do?
So I worked at companies like American Express, managing their mobile app.
When did you start this business?
So we actually did a crowdfunding campaign to get the funding behind the research and development back in 2017.
You did a crowdfunding campaign for the research.
Yes.
How much did you raise?
It was $32,000.
That's
You
brilliant.
had to deliver a product,
Yeah,
right?
and we delivered the process. So we pre-sold
That's smart.
shirts
Smart way
for
to do
that.
it.
You're saying, with 1.5 million, that means that you must have sold within the last year $800,000 worth of products.
And
So we've done 85,000 in gross revenue.
that's it?
That's it.
Oops.
Yeah, because we're not VC backed or anything. We had to put our own money and reinvest into
How much of your own money have you put in?
about 35,000.
Maybe you're not worth $1.5 million.
No, really.
Well, listen,
maybe your last thing is
I never get
OER,
upset
last
about
two-
crazy valuations
last
because
two-
I believe in the
sold
vision.
$32,000 worth of inventory. So
Wow.
All off
So-
of your
A
A
And this is
website.
all
little
off our
off from the
website.
800,000.
Right, but being digital marketers, we understand our customer, we understand the data sets and where we can go. And the more we turn up our digital ads.
Before we
and our
argue about your valuation,
Yeah.
they invested in a company last year called Buttercloth.
Okay.
And we've done about $3.5 million worth of sales. This is fascinating to me. Tell me how you spent $32,000 to create a proprietary material.
So the proprietary element of the shirt is Baotech.
Well, what is that? Is
Shrinking,
that chemical or is that
fading,
material?
stains, and
It's-
odors.
anybody
is the
can do that.
process
Anybody
behind
can
do
that.
that.
And we
Anybody
own
do
the
that?
name
Anybody
behind
can do
Baotech.
You can
There's a lot of
find-
different technologies that you can try to piece together different things that.
I want to be really clear on that. What you're asking me to invest in is you two guys and the brand,
Yes.
not in a proprietary material.
No.
Correct.
So there's the rub. Remember, I said it from the outset that if they're claiming that they have a specific way of designing these, engineering these shirts so that they achieve whatever effect they achieve, which we now know is the liquids that comes off, that they would have to have the rights for the manufacturing patent for that. We now know that they don't own that. And so it's just the brand of these two guys and the shirts together. So now, with that knowledge in tow, the Sharks are going to have to decide whether these two, they believe in them enough to invest in them because their brand has value in the marketplace versus whatever protection that their patent that they normally would have had would have the value of the liquids rolling off. I'll tell you right now, if they own the patent, these two guys, on whatever the chemical is that they mix with the fabric that rolls the liquids right off, their valuation would be off the charts right now, and these Sharks would go right in because there would be multiple applications across multiple different clothing lines. But right now, it's a branding game. Do the Sharks think that these two are essentially worth investing in because of who they are?
So guys, if I go online and just search polos, there are thousands of options.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
If I go
Huge
into
marketplace.
retail, there are hundreds of choices I can make at different price points with different brands.
Absolutely.
Some brands very well known globally. Then there's Bobab, right?
Baobab.
Baobab.
That's another
Baobab.
problem.
Baobab.
What?
Baobab, it's the
Baobab.
tree of life in Africa. We wanted to pick a name that represented
How about a name
strength and
people can
longevity.
pronounce? Let's go with that. Look, guys, this is a story about a very special polo shirt
Oh,
in
man.
a really competitive market.
Yeah.
Really competitive.
So in the last 2 months, we've done 35,000.
So tell us how you sold.
No, wait. So tell us how you sold 35,000. To Kevin's point, you have to communicate that and translate that into sales. Tell us how you're doing that.
Our
Right.
cost per
Because remember, their claim is that they need to invest in them as a brand. So if that's going to be the case, they need to explain to them how they get to sales numbers based off of their brand, how people can recognize them in the marketplace, and why they buy with them. Do you get it? Do you get it now?
Oh, I get it.
This is the problem. We'll see how well they articulate this.
We got a problem here. We got a problem.
My prediction is they may get 2 offers. I'm not sure from who, but it's not going to be anywhere near where they have, and it would only be because they believe in them. Maybe it comes from Damon, but maybe not. He may be the first one to be out, actually, because he's actually in this industry, the fashion industry, and he knows it. But we'll see.
acquisition, our cost per sale is $38. We sell primarily online.
How are people finding you?
So it's on Facebook ads.
And we've
And
also
Instagram
gotten
ads
some
as
recent
well.
press for being one of the best polo shirts to buy this summer.
There's nothing special about the shirt in regards to it can be done by any and everybody, but I think that you've made slight adjustments to make something really great because the shirt is a great shirt. But you have a $1.5 million valuation there. What is the reasoning for that?
So we have more inventory coming, and we're looking to sell a lot more and close the year out at 400,000.
If we do
so
a
we
three-
did a 3 times multiple of that.
Of what?
And of the 3.5
inventory
times,
sales.
because we're gonna get there at the end of the year.
I have learned to not listen to Damon and love the clothing business. We're doing really well with Buttercloth, and we're about to introduce a polo. So it would be competitive for me. I'm out.
Listen, you want to learn how?
Conflict of interest for Robert, so he can't go into it, although he would have been a good partner given that he just launched the Buttercloth brand.
Okay.
Is this full time for you guys now?
It is full time.
Yes.
And you guys are still based in New York?
We're based in New York.
How are you living?
Occasionally, we've paid ourselves, but nothing serious. If there's a consulting opportunities, we may take that.
What kind of consulting?
So digital customer acquisition, generally.
So that's the important part, right? That, I mean, it's a great product, but how you sell digitally makes or breaks this company. And what you haven't done is convince us that that's your secret sauce, that you guys are experts in that category. I'm a tech guy.
Yeah.
Sell me on what you can do technologically.
So we're building community online. Every customer, we're reaching out to them, getting feedback. Our repeat customer rate is around 25%.
How? Is it just Facebook ads and then you
It's
just stay
just-
connected with them via email or?
Yeah, so let's not overcomplicate this, right? And that's the beauty about.
So, okay, Mark has given them an opportunity to sell him on why they can push their brand in the marketplace and actually drive sales. Here's the problem. Oftentimes as entrepreneurs, your desire to actually want to grow your business is stronger than your, let's call it, aptitude to actually get there and to put things in words. If you're pitching to investors, you have got to be clear, concise, and you have got to be articulate about how you plan to sell said whatever it is, widgets, service, products, whatever the case is. Unfortunately, these guys are losing the battle.
Oh, wow.
Because they're not articulating well how they plan to sell these things. It's just them. They don't own anything related to the strength of the patent. They don't own the patent. It's just them. It really is. So Mark's given them an opportunity to explain to him how technologically they attract, retain, promote their business, because that's what he understands. And essentially what he's telling them right now, he's giving them a chance to kind of clean it up, which is interesting, is that they're not, if they don't own the patent to these shirts, they're not in the clothing business, they're in the branding business, and they need to show him how technologically they're going to be branding these shirts. We'll see what happens.
Digital, right? It levels the playing field for every company.
But I think he's going to be
We're
out.
taking the tools and our knowledge and experience and applying it to our business.
Not a great
You've done
answer.
a great job at explaining the opportunity, but you have a pretty hard road ahead explaining the difference between this and all the other competitors.
That's always going to be the death nail with a lot of entrepreneurs. You have got to be able to explain your difference, and you have got to be different in some way. You don't have to reinvent the wheel, but you have to be able to explain your brand promise and why you do what you do. I had a video that I created all about branding brand promises and executing on that, go back to the playlist and look for that. I'll try to see if I can add it to the description as well. But you have got to be able to explain your differentiator. You have to be able to do that or you die. You're going to die trying.
I'm not going to take the journey. I'm out. You still have other sharks?
So guys, you've come up with a great product, but the sales right now, that's the only hard data that I can go off of. And I'm over here wrestling with the valuation, and then I have to just believe you're a good digital marketer. Again, I love the shirt, but I just don't think it's there for me. I'm out.
I think you guys are doing everything right. Like, you hit every single thing spot on. You added the repellent for the stains. You added the wiping cloth, which I just love. I will definitely be a customer. And unfortunately here, I just don't think that this is right for me. For those reasons, I'm out.
Guys,
So we were
Wait,
deciding
there's one shark
whether-
left.
okay, go
Address
ahead.
Mark
guys,
Cuban.
I
He's the
tried to
guy.
get to the heart of your digital marketing skills, right? Because that's what's going to make or break you. I've been begging to get it out of you, and I just haven't been able to. And I was looking for it. I was right there closable, and you didn't come at me and close me. So for those reasons, I'm out.
We're done here, guys. Thank you.
Sorry.
Remember I told you Mark was giving them a chance? He did. And they're just not they didn't articulate how they can do it, how they can make the pathway.
All right, guys. Congrats on
Thank you.
what
Thank you for your time.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Great
All right,
shirt.
thanks.
Good luck, guys.
Good luck.
So I'm gonna say this, I thought we did the perfect pitch. I'm still trying to process how we didn't get a deal from having the perfect polo and our experience behind the digital side as well. But that's kind of how I feel right now.
Okay. This is the entrepreneurial delusion. They think that they did the perfect pitch. It was far from the perfect pitch. They couldn't, just as a learning lesson for you. Learning lessons. And maybe I'll have my editor
No.
list the learning lessons on this screen somewhere.
Wait.
Okay, number one, they could not explain how they delivered their marketing skills. Number two, they couldn't articulate how they go from attracting people to becoming prospects, what that cycle was online, using digital marketing to actually converting them to paying customers. Number three, they didn't have sales that show that they could actually do that. And you don't have to have like crazy sales when you go in for a pitch meeting, because people will still invest in you. But the problem is that people come in with wild, crazy valuations for their company, where they think that these valuations are going to be for their future business, what they want to earn like in 5 years from now, versus how they can go from where they are right now to, for instance, like 5xing where they are right now. So when you're looking for a valuation in an investment, you don't get an evaluation based off of where you want to be in the next 20 years. You need to get a valuation based off of where you are today to the next stage of growth, which has to be you have to have a reasonable plan to how to get to the next stage of growth. It can't be this, well, we're in a $30 billion industry. If we took 1% of the market, that's $300 million. And, we did $30,000 last year. We believe that we're going to do $2 million this year. Therefore, the valuation of a company is $2 million. No, that's not how it works. You have to raise money in stages, and you have to be able to actually raise money for the next stage that you're trying to get to. That's why you raise money. You don't raise money to hit a home run in terms of, let me get this money now for where I'm going to be in the next 20 years. Bad reason to raise money. These guys did that. They didn't come in, and unfortunately, they didn't get an investment for that. Thank you for watching, and I'll be back with another episode reaction to Shark Tank, teaching you how to pitch, and hopefully helping you also to learn how to make money. All right, take care.